I made yet another horror game in 9 days. This time it was for the One Button Game Jam, where the challenge was to create a game that only uses one button. Simple rules, right?
Are you crazy in your head, man?
Well, I decided to make things a little harder on myself by sticking to a retro PS1 aesthetic and focusing on psychological horror. The result? A creepy, unsettling experience called Flicker. The idea started with a single concept: darkness. What if your only way to navigate through a mysterious, pitch-black world was with a lighter? And what if that lighter wasn't always reliable? To advance, players must rely on the lighter to illuminate their path, but it frequently sputters out, plunging them into darkness and forcing them to frantically reignite it before a lurking monster closes in. The gameplay is super simple because, well, it had to be. The mechanics of the game revolve around your lighter. Holding spacebar opens it and lights it, but it burns fuel. Release spacebar and the lighter closes and your only source of light goes out. When creating the world, I was inspired by the pacing and setup of a Halloween Horror Nights house, carefully designed to build tension and keep you looking around every corner. The forest served as the opening act. I took the time to slowly build up suspense with falling branches and gusts of wind. By the end, players catch their first fleeting glimpse of the creature in the shadows. Next came the cemetery, where every scare ties into themes of death and decay. Be it a dead rabbit, swarms of roaches, or the presence of crows. Finally, the void. This is where all light dies and the player faces their deepest fears. No landmarks, no sense of direction, just you and your lighter. Let's talk about graphics, or more specifically, lighting. With only one light source in the entire game, creating an atmospheric scene became both a challenge and an opportunity. Using a low poly count, a retro-style low-resolution shader, and a generous amount of noise, I managed to craft environments that feel unsettling without needing high detail. These 9 days went by quick. Once I nailed down the one-button mechanic of the lighter, the restrictions stopped feeling limiting. It became a creative challenge that inspired the rest of the game. If you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at Flicker, you can play it for free on itch.io. Let me know what you think, and if it scares you even half as much as it scared me while making it. And don't forget to like and subscribe, if you're not afraid of the dark. See ya!